I'm Angela Clark, and in today's timed author interview with a twist, I'll be challenging James Oswald to a blind, crisp taste test. Today's episode was shot in the back of Claire McIntosh's mystery van. So this is a Book Blast author interview, which means that it is timed, and I will put my timer on, which my timer is taking quite a bashing, and I'm hoping it is actually going to work this time. And I will set it for 15 minutes. As part of this, I will ask James a number of questions, and we will set him a very silly challenge. Are you ready, James?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I am super thrilled to welcome to the back of the van the amazing James Oswald. Thank you very much for coming, James.
Thank you for having me on.
And first of all, tell us about your book. Hold it up so the people at home can see.
Written in Bones, I have got the right one. Yep.
Yeah, if you put it over here in the corner.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, perfect. It's such a great cover. I love
this cover. And what's even better about this cover is it's what I asked them to do, which is so often doesn't happen.
No, that's magic. Nobody ever gets to pick their own cover, so that's fantastic.
No, and it's a Tony Mclean book. It's number 7 in the series, which I find quite scary to say. It's about a body which is found in the top of a winter tree, hence the cover. And for the first 3 or 4 chapters, they don't even know who the body is. Then they discover who he is, and it's the investigation into how he got into the tree, why he's in the tree, who he is, and it goes on like that. There is a little boy is the only person who witnesses him falling into the tree, and the little boy is convinced that it was a dragon that dropped him into the tree. So that brings some spookiness into it to start with.
Yeah. So how many books have you written now, James?
Too many.
I keep making people count, and they're like,
well, this is number 7 of the Inspector Mclean series. 5 of the Ballad of Sir Benfro series.
So that's 12,
that's
right?
12.
Yeah.
I've delivered and we've done all the edits on book 8 of the Mclean series, which is going to be called The Gathering Dark, which is out in January of next year.
Good title.
So that's 13 books.
Oh wow!
And I'm writing another one at the moment because that's what we do.
That's what we do. 13 is massive. That's a huge amount of books.
The really crazy thing about 13 books is when that 13th one comes out, it won't even be 5 years since the first one came out.
Shut up. How many did you write a year? That's insane.
I had written some of those to start with. I'd written Natural Causes in the Book of Souls, the first 2 Mclean books before, and I'd written the first 2 of the fantasy books. But I have basically written 2.5, 3 books a year for the last 4 years.
No, that's crazy.
I don't do anything else,
You own a farm.
I run a farm, but I don't have a social life or watch telly.
You've got cows, though.
Well, who needs a social life when you've got cows?
So, what is the most unusual murder that you've had in all of your books?
Ooh, that's it. Well, I had someone who was ritually murdered and all her internal organs removed and placed in alcoves around her.
Wow.
That's quite strange.
Yeah, that's quite strange. That's quite dark.
I had a guy hooked up to a sort of kidney dialysis machine that basically drained all his blood out very, very slowly.
Oh, I like that. I mean, I don't like that, but as an idea, that's a really clever idea.
And what I don't know is where these ideas come from.
Yeah.
I
can never answer that
question. That one was particularly unpleasant.
You get that a lot, right? Everybody's always like, where do you get your ideas?
I thought he was such a nice boy.
I thought he was so well behaved until he started draining people's blood with dialysis machines. So, ignoring plot and trying to work out how it would work and things like that, is there a really unusual death that you'd like to include?
I don't know. Possibly, stampede, trampled to death by cows, but somehow make it a deliberate crime. That would be quite fun.
That would be quite cool.
You have the whole setup.
Could you train a cow? Could you train Can you train ninja killer cows?
Funnily enough, there was a lady who used to go around various country show circuits, and she trained a cow to a carriage. She used to drive do a carriage driving with a cow, and that was brilliant. Seeing them doing dressage, with cows, it's slightly weird.
Fantastic. Dressage. I'm imagining them doing the little, the horses do and everything.
Exactly, they're sort of prancing around and then going round and round through cones in a particular order and all that sort of stuff. It's fascinating, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But it wasn't the first time she came to one of the events I was involved with. She got out of this big lorry, and she had a leg in a full plaster, and it didn't really inspire a lot of confidence. So what have you been doing that you managed to break your leg? But actually, it was completely unrelated to the cows.
Ah, okay. So, it wasn't a cow-related injury.
No.
Have you ever had a cow-related injury?
1 or 2. Particularly, you have to be quite careful with the Highlands because they've got these long horns, and they're not necessarily being aggressive. But if they move their head an inch, the point of the horn moves 2 feet. And I've been caught just occasionally, and scraped.
So have you ever killed anybody with a farming implement or anything farm related in any of your books?
I don't think so, not yet.
Would you like to? And what would be the best farm implement to use?
Oh, there's so many. Actually, farms are really very dangerous places.
I was going to say, you can't say a gun, because I know a lot of farmers have guns.
Yeah, a lot of farmers have guns.
Yeah, because that's cheating, because that's too obvious.
You know, farm machinery and tractors are so powerful, and the machinery which is designed... I mean, I've got a flail mower, which...
that sounds horrible to begin with. It's called a flail.
A flail
something.
mower, which is basically just a rotating drum with these hammers on chains on it.
Christ.
And it whizzes around at high speed, and you drive it over long grass or whatever, and it just mulches it down.
Oh wow!
But it would make short work of a body.
Oh,
so
you should use that.
A flail mower.
A flail mower. Pen or paper?
What do you mean, pen or paper?
Well,
both.
To write.
But you need
no,
both.
you have to choose.
What if I choose pen? What am I going to write on?
Oh yeah, good point. I meant pen or keyboard.
At least I'm paying attention.
That's a totally valid point. I've been doing a lot of these interviews now. A bit brain dead.
Keyboard.
Okay, right. And paperback or Kindle?
Paperback.
Wine or spirits?
Spirits-ish.
Spirits-ish?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Because I used to drink beer, but I'm unable to drink beer due to various digestive complaints anymore, so I'm kind of experimenting with everything that isn't beer.
Yeah.
So wine and spirits.
Wine and spirits. Yeah. Okay, right.
Usually
and then
in the same glass.
In honour of Sarah Henry, because she asked this, gin or cheese?
Oh, can I not have both?
No, you've got to pick.
In a world where you're not allowed gin or you're not allowed cheese, that's really cruel. Cheese.
Okay, cheese. And I'm just going to add one then in. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Beef.
Beef. You would have beef.
Beef.
Is that so you keep yourself in business?
Someone's got to.
Right, and now talking of eating funny things, I'm going to challenge you. We're going to do it very quickly. We have like 3 minutes left on doing this. I have a blindfold for you, sir. If I could ask you to please place on the blindfold. It's a very nice silky one.
It looks really good, actually.
It is a really silky one. And then if I can ask you to hold out your hands, I'm going to give you some crisps, and I would like you to eat them and tell me what flavour they are. So this is your first crisp. I will show the people at home.
Ooh. That's a beef flavour monster, man.
You are bang on correct. That is brilliant. Do you want to eat the rest of it, or should I take it away from you? You are back. That was epic. 1 out of 1. Okay, next crisp. Hold your hand out. This is the next one. I'll show people at home, which they will see it backwards, but that's okay.
That's. You see, I'm smelling. I probably shouldn't be allowed to smell.
No, you should. You can smell them if you want to.
That's cream cheese and chives or something.
That's so close. That's so close. It's goat's cheese and chili.
Goat's cheese and chili.
Goat's cheese and chili jam.
I'm not getting the chili jam in that.
You're not getting it. Do you want to try another one? No. I did this with Tammy Cohen earlier today, and I think because she was so deeply hungover, all she could taste.
That's a very posh crisp.
That is a posh crisp. I like to give my guests like the best things. I gave her the crisps, and she couldn't. I think all they tasted because she was so hungover was of regret.
Yeah.
That's all they tasted all the way through.
I'm sure walkers do regret crisps.
Regret flavoured.
Yeah.
I think they should.
I'm getting the chili now.
Oh, is there an after hit coming through?
Aftertaste.
I've lost the other one I was going to give you. Oh no!
We're out of
time. Right, well, I'll do really one quick one, which will be really dead easy to guess because I can't find my other fancy flavour.
Oh, that's salt and vinegar, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a classic favourite.
Nom nom.
You can take your blindfold off, my love. Thank you very much, James. Where can people find you online if they want to find you?
They can find me on Twitter as @SirBenfro, just to be confusing.
Fantastic.
I'm on Facebook as James Oswald or JD Oswald or something. I put it in a search engine, you'll find me. And
Written in Bones is out now.
Written in Bones is out now in paperback, actually. I brought the hardback along.
Great. Because it's beautiful.
Because it's lovely. And yeah, I've got a website, jamesoswald.co.uk. I don't think I've updated it in over a year though, so I probably shouldn't send you there.
Go there and tell James that he should update it with things. You can post this video, I'll send it to you, and then you can update it with this.
That'll be updated. That'll be me for another year. Brilliant.
Exactly, job done. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, then give us a thumbs up and do subscribe so that you can see future author book blast challenges. Thank you guys so much for watching me and James. Have a lovely day. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.